Hi guys, Amy here.
For some reason,
Is that
the color
X8?
looks like
Rhino
Kamen
is real,
Rider
everybody.
X8.
Okay, let's get straight. This isn't X8. I know he's got a similar color scheme, cute yellow eyes, and a mechanical body, but this is actually.
By the way, is it just me, or do the cards for the Cardbots look like Wonder Ride books?
Metal Cardbot's Beast Energy Rhino. So, if you follow me on Blue Sky, you may have noticed I was rather normal about this show, and inspired by that, plus my love of little sport robots, I got myself this guy. As I mentioned earlier, his name is Rhino. Just Rhino. He comes from the Chinese spin-off to the season 1 of Metal Cardbots. Okay, so here's the deal. Beast Energy is this weird live-action / animation hybrid series. Cheaper CG, tons of stock footage, mixed with new scenes of live-action kids who are supposed to be the same characters from the main show. It's basically a midquel. Takes place after June befriended the season 1 cast, but before the threats of season 2. After a meteor shower, parts of planet Machina fall to Earth. Heavy Iron absorbs one of them and escapes the Metal Brave. Alongside him are Black Hook, Buffalo Crush and Buster Gallon, which is already a massive strike against for me. The wiki says they escaped because they didn't want to be in the brace, while the whole point of the main show is that June befriended them, and they joined in willingly. Later we see that in this universe, people know about Cardbots. It's not like popular knowledge, but there are scientists who study them in secret. And there's some sports plot about teams fighting each other to get special power-up cards. I'm not going too deep into the details, but basically it's non-canon, especially since Orso and Samk Toys apparently had almost no say in production. And since the show is in Chinese, I didn't watch it. The best I can assess about the plot is from the wiki summary, and based on that I don't really enjoy it. It introduces some cool ideas, but the thought of Buffalo Crush and Heavy Iron willingly leaving the Metal Breath, it feels like straight up character assassination. At least the intro is nice. And I can see why all those dances fill the Discord gift section. Is that fucking Gangnam Style? But yeah, let's get back to the whole point I'm making this video. Rhino is one of the titular Beast Energy robots. In the series, Beast Energies act as power-ups for the Cardbots. They either make them stronger or can be launched as an additional weapon. You know, kinda like minicons. Based on a few tweets from people working at Good Brave Studio, at least some of them were designed by the same crew as the main robots. In the toy line, every season 1 character got their own little body. You could buy them individually or in a set that replaces the card weapon with the animal. Blue Cop got Lightning Wolf, Mega Tracker got Storm Gorilla, Mega Umbler got Icebreaker Bear, Phoenix Fire got Blazing Lion, Shadow X got Netherbat, Dexter got Steel Crocodile, Fleta Z got Storm Eagle, Wild Guardy got Thunder Leopard, Black Hook got Shark, Buffalo Crush got Rhino, Buster Gallon got Diamond Python, Heavy Iron got Giant Elephant. Man, a few of those names are pretty unimpressive. There were also 2 special releases in the toy line. Ultimate Blue Cop called Black Gold Edition and Special 2025 Year of the Snake Heavy Iron. Both came with these shiny accessories and new color schemes. And man, you know your toy line hits hard when you get a yearly Zodiac edition. Remember when Transformers also did that? Okay, after all that backstory, it's time for the toy itself. Let's start with a sleep form, the metal card. On the front we have a nice sticker with artwork of Buffalo Crush and Rhino, and if you're asking why did they just give him a buffalo, well, remember what I said earlier, Beast Energy is a Chinese toy line, and in China, Buffalo Crush isn't named Buffalo Crush. His name is Violent Heavy Truck, and yeah, that's what he is. To transform Rhino, you first detach him from this card. The card itself is a nice tough plastic. Inside there is an NFC chip that interacts with the Chinese release of the Metal Brave, which I don't own, but hey, if this video does well, maybe I'll order one. Please like and sub. The transformation is fine, you basically have him spread out like a flat pancake, then you fold him back together in the middle. The biggest issue is with the right side of the head, it lays so flat there's no space to grab, so I often have to pull out a screwdriver, but after that you line up the halves, pose the legs, and oh my god, is this guy cute! First thought, I don't think Hasbro ever made a Ramhorn toy this good. And based on the new Cassetticons, I don't think they ever will. This little guy is packed with personality and soul. His cute eyes and lowered brow make him look both dopey and serious, just like his bigger partner. His chained legs look like something is holding him back from just headbutting skulls in. He's got exhaust pipes on his ramp, suggesting he can go into overdrive if needed, and that's not all. He's got little rockets! Yeah, you can lift up these flaps to reveal even more exhausts and these little rocket knobs. And you won't believe me the price I paid for this figure. 30 złotych, around 6 quid. Show me the current price point of a core class. Oh wait, you can't, there is none. So let's check out deluxe class. As of today, the day I'm writing this, 18/09/2025. And I'm sure third-party toys would charge like 40 quid for this. I'd honestly rather buy a pile of metal Cardbot's Beast Energy figs than one of those hollow parts-forming cheap blocks of garbage. No joke, I want to buy Rhino a few more times to repaint him into a proper Ramhorn, a shattered glass Ramhorn, and maybe a few other stuff that will come to my mind. But I never got the point of modern cassette bots trying to hide in Transformers. In G1 there was this whole disguise aspect.
Wonder who left this here.
Turning to realistic mini cassettes in a world where cassettes are everywhere. But now, the gimmick is just to hide the toy. Nobody uses cassettes anymore. Transformers aren't realistic sizes anymore, and looking at the new toys, they aren't even cassettes, just mangled robot boxes. The whole disguising aspect also isn't used in the show. Like, I love Earthspark, but why do they turn to cassettes when Soundwave is a jet?
That sounds like when a bot is almost out of energon. It's like our fuel, our blood. Well, one time when Soundwave was low on it, he tried to eject and instead exploded a cassette inside his...
I'd much rather ask Hasbro to focus on making cassette bots fun, stand-alone toys, instead of gimping them just to justify a gimmick that nobody needs, like Titan's Return. Okay, so I recently got a box of toys from my friend, and it had some Titan's Return guys, and man, I forgot how fun those toys were. No joke, I feel like Transformers peaked here. They are durable, the transformations are simple and fast, they were cheap, and with Titan Masters, each toy feels like a mini playset. Same with the Legends class. Honestly, Titan's Return Rewind, Frenzy, and Rumble are my go-to versions of these characters. They feel like actually fun action figures, while the Micromaster or Core class versions aren't worth a damn. In my collections I just use those as a shield for the real display pieces. I don't want to sound too negative, but ever since I watched MCB twice, and you know a show needs to be good to make my distracted ass focus on it twice, I feel like I've been radicalized. I took the red pill and detached myself from the matrix of Hasbro slop. Please tell me how Sam Toys makes this for 1/4 the price Hasbro wants. Thank you all for watching. Go check out Metal Cardbots. The fan subs are great. Bye.